Hello everybody, it's me Scooter. As many as you know, we were riding our mini bike and we were going down the road. Everything was going fine until the steering bar malfunctioned. Pretty much there is a long boat that the handlebars you go in like that and it's got a hole in the middle and you take this long boat, right? And you have um it's a nut it's a long boat this way long, and you take it and you take the steering wheel and it goes in between that, and then you put a nut on the end of it to keep the steering wheel so that you can drive it well. We were going down the road and supposedly the nut vibrated off. We don't know when this happened. It vibrated off, and so when we were going down the road, the thing just slid right off and our scooter went sideways, and this is what happened to me. That's what the road did to me. It tore up my arm. Um it tore my it tore my ooh, it got my pinky pretty good. Um it got my big toe. Um my feet got a little bruised. My arm, my little toe got ate up a little bit. Um my big toe, my pinky toe, uh, the asphalt ate me up. It tore up my arm. Thank God I was wearing blue jeans, and but yeah, we got the road ate us up literally, all because of when they made this boat and they put a regular nut on it. They didn't put a lock nut on it. That's what should have been on it, was a lock nut. Or you need, if you get one of these, you need to take the nut off, put some Loctite on it, and tighten it up. Or you need to go to any Lowe's and get a lock nut, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to go and get a 14 or 15 millimeter lock nut. It got my, it tore up my, it got me right there. It ripped my socks right there. Yeah. It did some damage there. It got me there. It got me on the side of the foot. Sliding on the asphalt did. It got my big toe right there. All this was done, but I'm very lucky that it wasn't much worse. But what happened was that nut fell off, and it tore me up pretty good. It got my arm right here. It got me there. But y'all, that company should have known better than to put a regular nut on it. You should have a lock nut on that thing. A regular nut is not, it's going to vibrate off, and that's exactly what happened. It vibrated off. Because you can see in the video my phone was shaking. So it vibrated the nut off. So we're going to go to Lowe's or the Home Depot, and we're going to get a 14 or 15 millimeter lock nut, and we're gonna lock that bitch on there, and then we'll be alright. But we were gonna do our anything goes pay-per-view, but until I can get healed up from the dragging that I took today, then fine. Then no, I'm gonna have to take it easy at work tomorrow. I called my boss and told him that I got drugged. I got that. It messed up my foot. It got me on my foot there, and it got me on my big toe there, got me on my arm, so it got me in 3 places, just because some little nut like I said, the handlebars, it goes there, and then it's got a hoe, and then the body frame has a hoe, so it goes dun dun dun. It has a long boat, and then you got two washers. You got a washer, and then you put that down that hoe, and then it goes for the handlebar, and then you put a nut on there. Well, a nut, we had it tight as we could get it, and I'm guessing that we should have put some Loctite on it, or we should have got a lock nut. So tomorrow, when we get off, we are going to go to the Lowe's in Bessemer, and we are going to buy a lock nut. But y'all, I'm really banged up. I'm going to crawl in bed, and I'm just going to relax, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling a little bit better. But right now, y'all, the road rash, the road did do some damage to me, and I'm really sore. So the chances of us having that match tomorrow are slim to none because of the damage that I took today on that mini bike. And I just want to let you know that I'm okay. It's just the road did it what it did to me. And like I said, y'all, I should have probably checked it and make sure that the nut was tight. But like I said, this stuff happens. So if you have a mini bike, before you ride it, make sure that that little nut underneath your steering wheel, it's right, the front fenders right here, the lock nut, the nut that goes onto that boat is right above it. Before you ride it, I suggest before you ride it, you need to check that nut to make sure that it's tight. If you haven't already, go get some Loctite, put it on there and tighten that bitch up, or go and get you a 14 or 15 millimeter lock nut, and you could do it that way, because that's what we're probably going to do tomorrow. We're going to go and get a lock nut, and we're going to lock it up, and then we're going to have to take a few days to recover from this. But everybody, I'm going to go and lay down now and hope I get to feeling better. And on that bombshell, good night.